Hi, I'm Daphne Quay, your boss lady realtor. Thank you so much for hopping on my channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about the cost of living in Pflugerville, Texas. I've got lots of valuable information, so hang tight, hang with me, and I will share some info. Let's go. Your boss lady realtor. If this is your first time on my channel and you want to learn everything about living, breathing, eating, sleeping, playing, and living in Austin, Texas, make sure to click that subscribe button and click that notification button so you get notified every time I have a new video. If you're thinking about relocating anywhere in the Austin area, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, Instagram DM, really whatever works for you. If you're thinking about moving to the Austin area, I got you. I got some really valuable information for you today. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. One of the first big things I think that people want to know about the cost of living in Pflugerville, of course, is the price of homes. Today, I looked up the inventory or the homes that are available in Pflugerville proper. And there are homes ranging from literally $189,000 to $690,000. Of course, as you can guess, that's a pretty wide range of options. That house that is $189,000 is this itty bitty like 1,000 square foot home with 2 bedrooms. And then the home that's $689,000, that one is like a 3,500 square foot home. It's actually a model home from a builder. It was built this year in 2020. So while we're on the topic of home prices in Pflugerville, I also want to talk about property taxes in Pflugerville. So for instance, the home that I was telling you about, that's $189,000, the little 1,000 square foot home, that's an older home. It was built in the late 80s and it's more towards central Pflugerville. The tax rate in that home is 2.5%. So the actual property taxes for that little home in Pflugerville is actually hovering right at around $3,500 a year. And then the other example, the model home for $689,000 in northeast Pflugerville, north of 130, in a brand new development, the property tax rate over there is just over 3%. I think it's like 3.02 something percent. So at $689,000, the property taxes for the brand new home come to $21,000 a year. That's so high. Honestly, if you were to get the same home for the same price, let's call it $690,000 in the middle of Austin, your property taxes on that would probably be like $14,000, $15,000. Like, it's so high. Another aspect of cost of living, I think for a lot of people, is gas for your car. I've seen a lot of gas stations in Pflugerville have really inexpensive gas. I was over there about 2 days ago. I saw gas in several places for $1.59 up to $1.63. That's just a very consistent price that we're seeing everywhere kind of in that area. I think utilities are another important factor to consider in your cost of living. I'll tell you from my experience, when I lived in Pflugerville a few years ago, I had a new house that was literally was 2,000 square feet. And the water bill was consistently about $50 for 3 people. And the electric bill, even at like the height of summer, was never really over $275. Of course, one thing to keep in mind that's on a brand new home. I've heard pretty consistently from clients that live in Pflugerville currently that the utility cost is really, it's pretty reasonable. Also, Pflugerville has, this is actually gonna sound kind of funny, but Pflugerville has a lot of different grocery stores. So H-E-B is the main grocery store in Central Texas, definitely in Austin. It stands for Henry E. Butts. That is the gentleman who established H-E-B. But there's several H-E-Bs in Pflugerville. I want to say that there are at least 4. There's definitely one Walmart, which is actually pretty new and it's really nice. I've been in there a few times. There's also a Target and a couple other like off-brand grocery stores throughout Pflugerville. I feel like price for produce is pretty competitive compared to the rest of the country throughout, just because, I feel like I've said this in other videos, but just because we're so close to Mexico, so many of our produce comes imported, and the distance that the food travels really is not a very long distance. So you can get fresh produce at a really affordable rate. We have a lot of meat here, and we have a lot of different stores that have really good pricing on meat. So groceries in general are pretty affordable in, I would say, Pflugerville. One of my good friends has a family of 5, and she's got a family member that stays with them pretty consistently. So sometimes it's a family of 6. And she said that they spend about $250 a week to feed the entire family. It's her husband, her 3 kiddos, and then this family member that comes every now and then. Anyhow, that is really all I've got today. This was a pretty quick video in regards to the cost of living in Pflugerville. To be totally transparent, the cost of living in Pflugerville versus Austin is not, I mean, it's not very different. It's basically the same cost, except property is less expensive, but everything else is pretty much the same. Utilities are the same. There's places in Austin that have really inexpensive gas. There's HEB everywhere. So if you live in South Austin or like way North Austin, Round Rock, Pflugerville, like your groceries are gonna be pretty much the same price. Anyhow, that's all I've got for now. So again, I'm Daphne Quay, your boss lady realtor here in Austin, Texas. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time on my video and you want to learn everything there is about Austin, please make sure to click that notification button and that subscribe button so you get notified every time I have a new video. If you're thinking about relocating anywhere in the Austin area, call me, text me, email me, send me an Instagram DM. I'm pretty easy to get a hold of. Anyway, if you want to move to Austin, I got you.